Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name's Seki and I'll be your host today on Beds on Fire. We're just about to get started with Metro Exodus, the second game that we'll be 100%ing out of the two games we said we would. One for my main account on Steam, where we're going to be playing Payday 2, and one for my not main account on Steam, where we're going to be playing Metro Exodus. If you guys want to skip straight to the actual gameplay, when I start the game and start showing you guys the achievements and shit, please skip to the timestamp labeled booting up Metro Exodus, because for the next 2 or 4 minutes I'll be yapping about a couple mistakes I made in the past video that I want to try and fix for this video. Okay, so skip to the timestamp or listen to me rant in 3, 2, 1. There's one thing I do want to mention that I noticed in the recording for Payday 2 and in the recordings for Metro Exodus. So it's a mistake that we're going to have to suffer through these 2 videos that I've published so far. And it's the fact that I don't talk when I play the game. Like, I rarely talk when I play the game. Sometimes I'll talk. I'll have these little ad-libs here and there. But I think I need to yap more when I'm actually playing, so there's engaging content for when you guys watch the gameplay. That way, when I actually publish a video next time for my 3rd video, it'll be less of me yapping on a script and having to then edit it alongside the gameplay, when there can already be yapping in the gameplay because I spoke, you know what I mean, when I was playing. Anyways, let's not get carried away. Please, let's get on with this. So I realized in my last video I had a very long fucking intro. That must have been grueling to watch through. I'm sorry, guys. And I also didn't really show that much gameplay. It was a lot of yapping, not that much video game footage, and these cool montages. Now, like, listen, the montages are sick, but I think they only work for certain games. I might not do them that often after the Payday 2 video. I want to stick to a whole different approach for this Metro Exodus video. So you know what, let's just jump right into this game and the achievements we've unlocked so far since our last playthrough. So my last playthrough for Metro Exodus lasted about 4 days. I didn't play 4 days straight, but during these 4 days I hopped on, got about 3 to 4 hours of footage, and knocked out a total of 17 out of the 68 achievements we need for Metro Exodus. That's 25% completion already. Since these are a lot of achievements unlocked, and a lot of footage, we're going to try and break it down. So we're going to go through the achievements I unlocked on the first day I played this game, which was December 16th. On that day, I unlocked 5 achievements in total. Now these are, in the order I obtained them: Brakeman, where you detach all the train cars on the Moscow level; Exodus, completing the Moscow level; Aurora, naming our locomotive; Join Us on Air, find a tune on the radio; and lastly, Regatta, get into a boat. So I was thinking that for this video I will be showing you the game footage and doing little yaps alongside it whenever I collect something required for an achievement that we haven't completed, the ones we have to slowly build up to, or when there's a cool event or something funny that I had to go through. This game was really fun to play. I actually enjoyed it, but there were certain moments where I kind of got cheesed. But anyways, let's hop right into it. Let us begin Metro Exodus. Also, friends, keep in mind we will be using a 100% achievement guide for Metro Exodus by a Steam user by the name of Cynic0055. He makes a lot of exceptional achievement guides that I've had to deal with in a lot of other games, so really excited to use this one. He's broken our achievement collection and item collection for other achievements into sequences. So then let us begin with sequence 1, Enemy Saboteurs. Here our level will be Moscow. We will get 3 unique weapon kills, 0 suit upgrades, 2 postcards which we need, 10 diary pages out of the 70 in total, and we will collect 2 achievements in this one level. So our level begins with Artyom climbing down a ladder from the snowy surface of Moscow. Here we're going to pass through a couple of tunnels where we're going to be attacked by a watchman for a quick time event. And quickly be assaulted by another watchman right after. Here's where we get to use our gun, the Shambler, which is a really cool gun. It's a shame that, I haven't seen it yet in the game. This is the only time I've seen this weapon. I absolutely love it. But here we use the Shambler to get our first unique weapon kill on this watchman. Right after killing this watchman, round the corner to our right, we'll find our first diary page on a desk beside a lit candle. This is our first one, but there are 70 of these diary pages that we're going to have to collect. This one's called Half Tour Notebook. Thank you, game. Now from here to the next collectible is a little while. We get to traverse the dark tunnels of Metro, and then have to fight off a bit more watchmen before being taken back to our station by our fellow Spartans. Here, why don't you guys take a look at this one. And let's cut it short here. If you guys want to watch the cutscenes, there's people on YouTube that kind of play these games and don't do anything. Don't say anything. So you can definitely check those out there. But if I show all the cutscenes, this will be a very long video. So now that we have control of Artyom, we're gonna walk out of our medical cell and take the diary page on the desk that's to our right. Patient file. Right after we leave the medical clinic, we get to enter a small room before we get a cutscene. If you look to our right, here is our postcard number 1. There are 21 of these. These are a pain in the ass to collect. I have missed a couple, although I won't show those in the gameplay. That's just a waste of precious time. But just keep in mind, I've missed a couple of these, and if you guys are using this for like 100%, I would advise you not to, because I just kind of show you guys that I got it. I will link this guide in the description if you guys want to use it. So after this happy-go-lucky cutscene.
Oh, I can't believe my eyes. Artyom, you all right? You gave us a scare, brother.
Artyom, how are you, friend? I see you're
Pardon me,
all right.
gentlemen, give
This
way.
calls for a celebration.
Artyom.
We go through a 1-week time jump. That's fucking huge.
More of nothing? Artyom, the only thing I can hear is that Geiger counter ticking.
Once we have our little fight with Anna about there being no one on the surface at all, I wouldn't call it a fight. Artyom is kind of mute. But she seems kind of angry.
But what good are these fantasies in a silent world?
We decide to return to the station. So we're going to head down a set of stairs into this old derelict apartment building and go down a hall into an apartment suite off our right. So this suite is home to 2 items, our second postcard and our third diary page, Dusty Diary. So we get our postcard in the kitchen, it's attached to this wall here, and we get our diary page in the nightstand that's in the room on the other side of the wall.
Had to scare a demon away. It was getting too comfortable here.
Once we make it out of the apartment building, we get to go to the mall. So throughout the sequence, we're equipped with a weapon we're going to be using quite a bit. It's called the Kalash. So once we enter the main room of the mall, we're going to be attacked by 3 watchmen. If you don't do anything here, Anna actually kills them all. You want to get the jump on her and get your second unique weapon kill. That does it. So once all the watchmen are killed, there's going to be this poor fella right here to our left who has his shopping list. I don't know why we'd want to take someone's shopping list, but I guess I'll take this off your hands, buddy. Next, we're going to go to our diary page number 5, Shura's Note. So once we make our way down the escalator in the mall, we have to go through a little bus that's crashed through the entrance. Once we enter the bus, the diary page is going to be on a seat to our right. So the next diary page is a ways away from here. We have to go through a bit of gameplay and a small little cutscene. This I will show you guys. Spoilers, by the way.
Shit! Come up now. I got you. Did you hear that, Artyom? Something large roaring. At least it was far away.
Now that's what I call a blizzard. Can't see a thing. Or hear. Let's switch to radios. What? Artyom, are you seeing this? I'm not just imagining things, right? A train! A damn train on the surface! Where? Shit, what do we do, Artyom? Should we catch up with it? Look! It's our guys from the Order! Looks like they're chasing that train too. Let's join them!
Hey, come on, get inside!
How did you guys get here? Did you see that thing out there?
We sure did! Come on, get in!
You should have checked first, assholes. Artyom, thank God. These people, they're Hansa, not the Order. Assholes. They did a number on you. Well, Dad will rip them a new one for that.
What's going on in this Moscow of yours anyways?
Of yours? You're putting this like you're not from here.
We aren't. Our village is about 200 kilometers from here.
What village? You're not from Moscow?
Just a regular village. We came here to find the boy's father. Left for Moscow about a year ago and never came back. But then we got caught by these here.
You mean there's life outside?
Why wouldn't there be any? Sure, there are lots of bad places and lots of beasts around, but we still get by.
Artyom, you were right. People really do live out there. We didn't know. We thought we were the only survivors. God, we'll tell the whole metro about this. Hey, you people drove us halfway to nowhere.
They can handle it!
At least give them their masks back.
So now we've fallen into this very boring mosh pit. Once we gain control of Artyom, we can crawl underneath some falling logs and collect a medkit to heal ourselves. I don't know how these work. These don't make any fucking sense to me. They're so small, yet they heal us so much. We'll walk towards this body near a lone tree and find a diary note sitting right next to it. I just want to say, this game picks up very fast. So for some reason, when those guys tried to get rid of us and shoot us, they dropped us into a pit that has an entrance right next to their fucking base. I don't know. I guess we're just special like that, you know what I mean? So we go through this open drain pipe to enter the Hansa military compound. After a long amount of sneaking, we meet a character called Yermak. He's a very important character in Metro Exodus. Without saying a word to him because we're fucking mute, he somehow convinces himself to help us because he recognizes that we're the guy that our wife's been screaming about. So Yermak teaches us about stealth in this game, which we use to make our way over to where our wife is. So once we make it to this little hole in the wall, we get to engage into another cutscene where we see how wholesome our wife really is.
You are all dead, no matter who you are. That will humanize what you've done to our children.
I will, of course, do it again, but
People are somehow
I'm not much of a fighter as you
victims
can.
of
Who the fuck are you? Throw me at you! You fucker!
Artyom! Oh my god! You're alive! Alive! Are you hurt? Hunter's badge? It stopped the bullet!
Take this, bitch!
Now this diary page is kind of difficult to miss, okay? You may think this is a cutscene, but you could walk right up to the guy who's yapping and yapping and yapping and pick up the diary page behind him, called the official note. If you walk out of this room without getting that letter, you will not be able to come back. So here's where Yermak gives us the gun of all time. He gives us a silenced revolver, a Metro classic. So here we can use it to get our third unique weapon kill on one of the soldiers that is scouting the area. So I did have a couple of hiccups trying to get to this compound without getting seen. Learning how to be stealthy in this game is really important because it helps you get good boy moral points throughout the rest of the game that give you the happy-go-lucky ending. So instead of showing you guys all the fuck-ups I had with this one compound, I'll just show you the perfect run.
The enemy strikes where you don't expect. It's an alert, after all. That's true, I guess. Do you remember the time they had a show at the second station? The Northwest was in trouble for days, and you could hear signals from the outside. That's me. What's he doing there? Nothing again. So nice! What are the other guys even talking about? Boy, nothing to do. Shoot. This could get any better. Huh? What was that?
Attention! The command center came under enemy attack. The attackers are assumed to still be on the base territory.
Artyom, I'm changing position.
All unauthorized persons are to be fired upon immediately. Civilian personnel movement
Well
is
done. You're
prohibited
almost
until
at the
further
hangar.
notice.
Smooth sailing from here.
Attention! The jamming system is coming back online.
So after re-entering the Hamza compound, we can get our 8th diary page, the memo. It is next to a lit fire stove in this little cozy room we find. So the 9th diary page is a little ways away. We have to first free Yermak, which is a whole stealth shenanigan I had a lot of trouble with, but once again I will show you the perfect run.
Artyom, they got Yermak. We have to get closer.
I'm telling you, there was a noise from behind the gate. There's nobody out there, that's for sure. The outside gates are open all over the watch. Somebody got you, Yermak? Yes, sir.
Group A, report your status.
What the hell is this? Gotta tell maintenance.
Group D, continue patrolling the hangar. Group A, check the courtyard and generator room. Communications were lost there.
Damn, how many guards do they have?
Group D, redeploy to the wind turbine zone.
Aha, you can sneak ahead. No need to play heroes for a change. Let's wait till they walk off.
I repeat, Group D redeploy to the wind turbine zone immediately. Group B is under heavy attack from Watchmen.
Then I will kill you.
All clear.
Am I glad to see you here?
Are you all right?
I'm fine, thank you. All right, we don't have much time. They'll be back. I'll go to the engine. It should be ready now. You go up there and switch the turntable mechanism on. And please, be careful. We can easily...
More guards! Get them!
I see him there! The enemy's in that pass! We have a man! I see the enemy! Over there in the crate! Here goes Bottoms! He's dead! Motherfucker!
Come on, Artyom! Turn the turntable on! Turn the turntable on.
Alert! All groups, to the hangar!
Visual on the enemy!
Artyom, we need that turntable on. Turn the turntable on.
Alert! All groups, to the hangar!
Visual on the enemy! We got
Shit, they're shooting the fucking track! Contact!
Don't let go, Artyom! Ah! That was intense. Are you okay?
Hey, there's a manual drive on the platform. It's hard to drive.
Artyom,
It's just a little bit...
together. Just a little. Yes. Run!
Kill them!
Come on! Yes!
Come here, quick!
We're going to ram the train!
I need help here! You should put the masks on. The seals might be damaged.
We did it! Yeah!
So now that we're on the train, I'll tell you again, we still have another cutscene before we actually get control of Artyom and get our 9th diary page. So I'll kind of skip that and get to the good part where we actually get to kill some bad guys again on the enemy train. So once inside the enemy train, we can actually be super stealthy. So I take back what I said. Let's not kill any of the guys. This game provides you with the ability to actually skip everything. I didn't see that my first time, but after my whole save file got corrupted and I had to do the whole game from the start again, I identified all the stealth points. Here we can find diary page number 9, the official letter. It is on a work table against the wall when we enter the train. So now, we get to get our first achievement, which is called Brakeman, where we detach all the train cars on the Moscow level. So after exiting each train car, we have to pull the lever on the next train car to detach the one behind us. So we need to detach 2 train cars, pull 2 levers to get this achievement. So my friends, here's the first one.
Great job, Artyom. Yes, good job.
We make our way through the next train car, and then in order to get the Brakeman achievement for good. Now, we can accidentally miss this entire achievement if we pull on the second lever first, because like, what are we gonna do? Go jump back to get the first one? So we have to do it in order. And if you miss this completely, well, you can't really go back, because unfortunately you blow the fuck out of the train. So once we go into this next area, there's gonna be 2 train cars full of bad dudes. One of them has a machine gun in it. And immediately to our right, once we enter this train car with the machine gun in it, we can find another diary page on some crates. Now once we get this diary page, we get to go into the main train car, the choo-choo engine, and plant our bomb. We jump off the enemy train onto our own, and we get this cool little cutscene where we get to see the enemy train blow up.
Hold on!
Oh my god, Artyom!
With the pursuers dead behind us and nothing but tracks ahead of us, we are now free to go. We have just completed the Moscow level in sequence 1. So this whole sequence, it gives us a ton of items to collect that would have been missables otherwise, and it gives us 2 achievements out of the 6 that we've collected. Yeah, that's right, fellas. I said 6 achievements, not 5. I made a mistake in counting last time. Sorry about that, but yeah, let's get on with this. Now we go to sequence 2, radio waves. So we get our 3rd achievement right after this, Aurora, naming the locomotive. Now we have no part in actually naming the fucking train, but we have to go through this long and grueling cutscene to find the ARC project, to hear everyone be all yippee and hooray, and then they name the train the Aurora. I thought this was missable. If they gave you the opportunity to name the train, you could name it whatever you want. But if someone had named it Aurora, then they'd be rewarded with the achievement. But no, you're guaranteed this one. Once we get control of Artyom again, if we don't interact with the world map just yet, and we wait for Anna to finish yapping with this guy called Alyosha, we get to head downstairs and meet Tokarev and Damir. And here we find another diary page, the survey report. Now we get our 4th achievement right after this. Man, it's just achievement after achievement after achievement. This one is called Join Us on Air. We have to find a tune on the radio. Now this one is not really missable. If you walk up back to the radio, our friend here says, which we do. We can go to 26 FM to find a sick Russian banger. Which which unlocks us the 4th achievement. After this, we interact with the world map and begin our next level, the Volga. So I'd like to make something very clear. This first run of Metro Exodus, yeah, there's going to be more than one run. This first run is going to be the longest because here's where we're going to collect all our diary pages, all our postcards, all our weapon achievements, all our kill achievements. After that, we get to do a second run, okay? Because there's more than one ending and there's more than one difficulty. I like to take this one slow, okay? I like to take this one slow. So since we're going through these two very important achievements, the good ending and the Duke achievement, every single level that we encounter from here on out, we have to be very stealthy, okay? In this section, once we go through the church section, we cannot kill or be seen by a single cultist. We can only knock them out with our fists. We cannot kill any villagers or enemies that surrender to us, even the bad guys that surrender to us. We just have to knock them out. Anytime we encounter any villagers being held prisoner in bandit camps, it doesn't matter that these villagers are assholes, we have to free them. Because freeing these villagers gives us access to different opportunities this game provides. There's also a very big section at the end of this level called the bridge section. Here we cannot kill or be seen by any cultists either. Same as the church. So essentially we have to be good guys, we gotta be stealthy guys, we gotta be Splinter Cell minus the killing. We will also be looting everything because we have to start collecting crafting materials for the multiple achievements that require that, such as cleaning your weapon and using crafting materials to build things such as bullets. Now I'll say this now for future runs, but the harder difficulty we play, the less crafting materials we receive. That's where we're playing on a easier difficulty, we're playing on hardcore instead of ranger, so we can actually get enough crafting materials to get those achievements. So from here we can get our 5th achievement called Regatta, which we just get into the boat. What boat, you may ask? Well, I'll show you guys. We have to go from the train to a boat to get into the church that flagged us earlier. Yeah, I forgot to show you that. In order to see if we can find someone to repair the boat. So when the level begins, we exit the Aurora with Anna and we follow her to the mission waypoint. In my original save, I was walking around everywhere looting things. I was going to places where I wasn't even supposed to be going to, where I would have gone to if I just listened to the guide. But during the second clean run, we kind of just followed Anna. We followed the guide properly, and we went to the waypoint where we could find a rowboat that would take us to the church. So we climbed into our rowboat and got the Regatta achievement. So from here, we just have one more achievement to complete our 6 achievements for this run, but we still have a fuckload of things to do. For example, once we take the rowboat over to the church, we get to go through this little cutscene with 2 new characters called Nastia and Katya. Yeah, sorry if I butchered that, fellas. And start our stealth portion of the church section. So alright, you know, we don't kill any paladins, we don't kill any cultists, we don't kill anybody, we just knock them out.
He came by boat during the sermon. And then what? He was there and then kind of disappeared. But before Father Celestia said, the man was stretched on his shadow. Yeah, I know what Father said. Tell me if you saw where he went.
Artyom, I can't cover you when you're inside. I'm changing position to meet the woman and child. I know you can handle this just fine.
Seems like it was nothing.
So while we're going through this stealth level, we get to find postcard number 3. We climb up a ladder into a small children's room and find a postcard right next to the bunk beds. Then we quietly climb back down and be on our way. So the first time I went through this, it was kind of difficult to find out where the boat was. I don't know, I was kind of confused with the compasses because apparently one compass on your map points to your objective and the other compass on your wrist, which you get eventually, points to actual true north. It was bananas. But yeah, after failing the mission because we went the wrong way several times, we finally decided to take a left and find the boat on the lower level part of the church. So if we didn't kill a single cultist, once we get into this boat and start rowing away, we get a flashbang. And Anna says, you know, oh my god, you're such a ninja, babe, instead of saying that we raised hell in there. And I don't have a clip of that because I decided to be stealthy. So this is not part of any achievement, but I think it's a pretty cool cutscene, so... Actually, I just won't tell you. Watch this, guys.
Artyom, over here! Come on! What the fuck was that? A whale? It's fucking huge!
So after witnessing that monstrosity and meeting up with Duke, we can make our way towards a crash airplane. This airplane has our first suit upgrade, the compass I was talking about, that actually, you know, points north. So we can also find a scope 4x upgrade for the Kalash. Now getting these upgrades is important because by fully kitting out a weapon, we get another achievement. So after having my asshole clenched for that entire stealth run, and that catfish, yeah, that was a giant catfish, guys, we can now calmly make our way to the next diary page. So we walk south along this island towards the Aurora, and we can see a broken structure with 2 dead shrimp outside. Yeah, guys, these are shrimp. I thought they were giant lobsters. No, they're giant shrimp. It's right next to the 2 dead survivors. Now, I wouldn't really call them survivors. There's a diary page on Bedroll. This one's called Moldy Log, by the way. I doubt we can probably read that. So once we make it back to the Aurora, we begin our 3rd sequence called Apocalypse Now. Now, the 6th achievement we have to get is in the beginning of this 3rd sequence. However, it's kind of a ways in. There's a couple of things we have to get through that builds us up to other achievements. So I'll go through all of those, and once we get that 6th achievement, then we'll put this run to bed, and we can come back to it another time. So after speaking with Miller and receiving our next mission, we can head inside the Aurora with Tokarev, and he will give us a gift, a pneumatic rifle, the Takar. And this pneumatic rifle is amazing. Right now, it will be kind of difficult to use because the pump on the weapon starts to leak little by little, which means you have to get your kills very quickly. But this Takar is special as we need to kill 30 enemies for our Silent Marksman achievement. So from here on out, we're going to try to keep it equipped at all times, and kill a couple of Watchmen and some Humanimals for the achievement. So we make our way to the next objective, we kill 1 Watchman for our 4th unique weapon kill with the Takar. And while exploring, we find a weapon called the Bastard Gun, kind of like your pipe guns from Fallout 4. So after checking it out, we go and get our 5th unique weapon kill. So now on this little island we've been exploring, there is also more upgrades for our Kalash. Inside a rune house, there's a standard stock and grip upgrade, as well as a short barrel and suppressor upgrade for our Kalash. So this brings us up to 3 out of 5 upgrades for our gunsmith achievement, considering you got your 4x scope previously as well. Now that is a lot of upgrades. I don't know how that's just 3 out of 5, but hey man, I don't ask questions, I just play the game. So once we make our way back north up to the main island, we get to find a ruined boat, work our way through it, and find a circular landing with a little safe house on it. Now what a safe house is just a place where you can go to sleep, there's a crafting bench, and you get to save here. There's plenty of these around the map. They're usually marked by green doors. So we come inside and we get another weapon, an ash shot. It's like a shotgun. We take this bad boy, we go out around the back, and we get our 6th unique weapon kill on a Watchman. So now in this safe house, we can find a workbench. We can use this to clean our weapons and also put our attachments onto our weapons. If we use 500 chemical resources to clean our weapons, we get the Tidy Man achievement. I still haven't gotten that. It'll be a little while before I do. But when I do, guys, yeah, I'll let you know. So now we can make our way to our 13th diary page. We follow our waypoint east to get to the port, where we're going to find the guy that repairs the choo-choo train. So one of the ways through to the port is through this little house over here, where we get a little bit of a jump scare from a new enemy we're going to be facing, the Humanimal. So we make our way through the house and we find our way outside. If we navigate to the southeast side of the wrecked house, we can find some stairs leading down to an irradiated basement. After busting that door open and killing some more of the bad guys, we find our 13th diary page, the faded note. So at this port, where we get to find the engineer, there are hordes of humanimals. So this makes it the perfect place to farm for our Takar kills. And since we're able to craft our 15mm steel balls in our portable workshop backpack using all the scrap we collect along the way, we essentially have unlimited ammo for our Takar. So if we stay here, get kills, craft bullets, we'll be awarded our Silent Marksman achievement, where we kill 30 enemies with our Takar. Well, that brings us to our 6th and final achievement for this run. I don't mean to cut it short here, but the next part of this level is kind of pivotal. We get to meet the engineer. There's another whole interaction with Anna. So instead of putting you guys through all those cinematics, I'll just cut it short here, and for our next session, we will begin by meeting the engineer. So my friends, I hope you enjoyed the Metro Exodus video. I had a lot of fun playing this game. I had a lot of fun editing the video, not just because of how organized the achievement guide was and how it made it easy for me to get all the achievements and make this video, but just because of the atmosphere this game provides. Every time I would do an editing sequence from me talking, showing you something funny, or any music, to just the game, with nothing else but the game's audio, I thought that was cool. I hope you guys really found the game enjoyable. Maybe you can go pick it up for yourself and get to experience it as well. Amazing experience, amazing experience. But yeah, when we pick it up next time, we will get our 4th postcard. We will start talking about another achievement we have to get when it comes to spending 500 consumable resources, and we will also get a couple more tedious achievements, such as Last Breath and The Martian. Now, I'll get to explaining those next time around. But we will also get to meet the engineer. I know I keep saying that, but it's just because it's a lovely TF2 reference. But anyways, my friends, I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next video, which will unfortunately be a Payday 2 video. So now if you want to leave the video right now, you can. You 100% can. Actually, I recommend that you do, because I'm going to do some more yapping to explain something else. I had a great epiphany for this YouTube channel. Since there's 2 games I have to 100%, Payday 2 and Metro Exodus, I will publish a Payday 2 video and a Metro Exodus video. However, after that subset of 2 videos, if there's any other game that I'm finishing on the side with my friends, like I said earlier, oh yeah, you know, I'm trying to play these games and I'm still 100%ing them, but I'm not recording it. Well, I lied, guys. I'm recording it. I couldn't help it. If I finish any of those games, then I'll make a 3rd video that is not Payday 2 or Metro Exodus, but a whole video dedicated to me finishing a whole game. It'll be very, very summarized. That way we get some refreshing content between every Payday 2 and every Metro Exodus video. But since I haven't really finished a single game, yeah, I know guys, it's disappointing, but I haven't finished a single game since I've been editing my Payday 2 video and my Metro Exodus video. The next video will unfortunately just be Payday 2 video. I hope that by the time I end my 2nd Payday 2 and Metro Exodus video, I'll be able to make another video on another game that I finished along the way, which is starting to look like Elden Ring or Far Cry 4, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, tune in, guys. Tune in next time. Tune in. And please, have a good time achievement hunting. This is Seki signing off. Take care.
And then